Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. I'm going to show you Epic Sub Zero numbers, which is probably going in my bag up against my old Callaway XR Pro driver. Let's show you why I might be switching to this new one. Got some real ball data captured out on the real course. Lovely day here at Dawlish Run. Let's get stuck in. So I've got TrueViz number 1, which is always going to go with Sub Zero, and TrueViz number 2, which is going to go with my XR Pro. Let's show you the numbers and what happens out on the golf course. So starting with a Sub Zero, to show you why I might be changing. I do like the look of this, and I like the little fade bias, which I've talked about. So I am aiming middle left, and I'm just going to hit it. Oh, I net cut that. This will be a great test. That's going in the right hand rough, and it's short, so that's spinning at 3,000 revs and carrying 244. So you can see when I'm hitting it down here, no driver's helping me, and this is a friendly one in the low spin world. Right, my XR Pro is a smaller head, which now looks quite small compared to what I've been doing with Sub Zero. Any decent strike here and this club will win. Let's get up there and see, once I've hit this one, can I put a swing on it? So this one I'm going to aim more middle right, because I do tend to hit more of a little draw with this club. Yeah, hit that quite well, slightly toey. So that's got to be past. Similar line, right semi. So that one's carrying 260, spinning at 2.4. So this one's winning by far on those two strikes. It shows you, as always, how strike is so important. It's quite a big difference in carry numbers, but look at the reality. Look, here is my Sub Zero necky cut, and there is my XR, which isn't that much further, 10 yards or so, where it was what, 20? I can't remember the maths, but it was further on carry, wasn't it? The necky cut went out lower, so it's run. This was a high toe, so it's come down and stopped. Not much in it. XR's winning there though, purely on strike. Right, round 2, par 5 again. Let's see if I can get an equivalent strike on both and then show you what happens. So the number 1 is still Sub Zero ball here. Let's have a decent strike with both. Oh, I've ripped that. Dead straight ball, maybe 5 yards of fade. That is spinning at 2,000 and carrying 268, and that's what I like about this one, it just sends it. XR Pro's turn. 2,000 and 268 I think it was, that's going to be hard to beat. Again, hit that really good. Slightly more up the right, but that is perfect. Let's get up and see what's happening with those. That one's going 2.7 spin, carrying 2.62, the normal 2.62. So XR just up the right, and again a decent hit, but look at Sub. I must have got a good bounce as well to get up that far, but Sub is 15 yards further on that instance, and this is where, for me, Sub sneaks in. We're going to do more, a couple more, one more test we'll do, that's 3, which is fair. And you can see it'll jump backwards and forwards on which one's longer, subject to what I'm doing. But when I hit to equivalence, I'm very happy with what Sub does. I reckon if I do it again, I would be shocked for it to go that far past, because XR was still a great driver for me and I love it. I think that one's just got a really friendly bounce. Right, last test then, accuracy and distance. Drivable par 4, nearly 300 yards. Bit of roll needed. Sub Zero first, number 1 ball still. Aiming at the tractor, trying to just fade it off it at the most. I've hit that, wow, it's a little up the right, but it's a very good strike. That is going to be far away. Let's see how that compares again, this one is just a different shape. I'm enjoying looking at the bigger head as well, and that's just because it's different to the smaller head, really. That's straight at the track there. That'll be interesting, actually. Can't believe there's loads in that one. 2.7 on that one, and the spin before on the sub was 2.2. 258 to 265, so 258 to 265 with that one. There we go, so Sub Zero again, just poking it that little bit further than XR, a little bit further right, but I'm still going to take it. So look, let's put it into a real situation as well. I'm now going to try this wedge. Isn't my wedge, but I'm trying this one today, and I'm going to show you which one has the advantage or not, because now we've got to throw into the mix my dodgy short game. Sub Zero is better. Look, I'm so much better when I'm closer. This one's slightly flat, that one ripped in there. One's a par, one's a birdie. Sub's going in. Sub is, I need to get closer to the green. I don't fat it as much. That's proof, absolute proof. That is like just the proof. That's just proved everything, Naz.